Good morning. It's Wednesday, the 27th of May, 2026. Being Wednesday, it's Insiders Club this evening. So if you want to know more about what's going on in the world, we go into more detail on Wednesdays and on Saturdays. I'll start off by saying that the deep state, the cabal, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, is in full and utter panic mode at the moment. And the amount of propaganda that's out there is absolutely incredible. The amount of complete and utter BS that's out there is unreal. They are pumping it out, desperate, desperate, desperate to hang on to their narrative. And it's falling apart. And I thank God for that, because people are waking up to their lies. And it is, in very simple terms, lies. They call it propaganda, but it's lies. It's blatant lies. And we're seeing right through it. And we're destroying their whole plan. And their plan was quite clear, which I started telling the world about 7 years ago. Their plan was to shut down the world's economy for a global financial reset. And on the journey of that, we uncovered the World Economic Forum's plan to reduce the population by 95%, of which you were to be removed. That was their plan. But the world is waking up. The world is waking up to what's going on. And thank God that the world is waking up. Good morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. My first story of the day is international inspectors have reportedly found dozens of hidden chemical weapon sites in Syria. The inspectors are from an organisation called the OPCW, which investigates chemical weapons around the world. They are now checking how dangerous the materials are and whether any of them could still be used. The discovery is raising new security concerns across the Middle East.
Well, this again is a little eye-opener, and this is what I just told you about. And of course, Syria is one of those countries that Israel is trying to grab land from. So they're using exactly the same playbook. Instead of saying weapons of mass destruction, they've got lots of chemical weapons. And they'll have their own inspectors that apparently are the world's official ones. And this is all part of the way that they do it. The easy part from our point of view, is they've got no new playbook. They're using the old playbook, so we can see it coming from a mile away. My next story is interesting, because if you're going to move a cabinet meeting, you just normally let the cabinet know we're doing it in a different location. But the fact that Donald Trump has published it on Truth Social, that the cabinet meeting today won't be on their road trip to Camp David due to the weather, it will be in the White House. The fact that it's put out there publicly is what I said yesterday about telegraphing, where they're putting out information to distract from something else. What they're doing and why they're doing, I don't know. I've learned to sit back and watch. And as I said, like a game of chess, grandmasters move a piece but don't move a piece. So pretend to move a piece and don't move a piece, or do something else. This is all part of the get a reaction, to see what reaction is coming from the other side. This is all part of their agenda. My next story is quite interesting, because any government that puts foreigners above their own people, by the nature of that, is treasonous. Let that sink in. Any government that puts foreigners before its own people is by its nature treasonous and illegitimate. This is a time for people to wake up, because what's happening at the moment in the UK and in Europe and Australia, New Zealand, and even America Governments that put foreigners, refugees, asylum seekers, that's what they call them, ahead of their own people. There was a gentleman yesterday who had his home taken off him. He was a British-born national passport holder, taxpayer, had his house taken off him. For whatever reason. Maybe got into debt. But then there's a man from North Africa that arrived by boat with a criminal record who got put in a 4-star hotel when he arrived illegally. And when questioned and asked who brought him here, his answer was the British government. They brought him there. They gave him a phone. They gave him an income. They gave him a hotel. He's currently waiting for a house. That is an illegitimate and treasonous government. Let that sink in. True.
Next up, Congressman Brandon Gill has walked out to a huge and electric crowd at Ken Paxton's victory celebration in Texas. Gill told supporters, "We are sending a fighter to Washington to deport all illegal aliens and get Save America Act passed." The atmosphere was intense as Republican supporters celebrated what many are calling a major political turning point in Texas.
Well, that follows on perfectly with what I'm saying about deporting these people that shouldn't even be in our countries. And it's time that the UK and Europe followed suit. My next story is about the data centers that they're attempting to build, which are taking millions and millions of gallons of water for cooling, taking our water supply away. This is all part of a dystopian system. The deep state wants this for control. This is totalitarian. This is a dictator's dream. Don't fall for the lies that they're telling you. This is all about control. And this is being shown as part of the movie to wake people up. A lot of people go, no, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine until you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere. Being sold to you as, it benefits you. But it's a digital prison that once you're in it, you'll never get out of it. I'll leave you with that thought, and if you want to know more about it, join the Insiders Club. My link is in the bio. We'll see you there. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Hi guys, it's Charlie here. If you're looking to protect your future with gold or silver, pick the region you're in and choose one of our trusted partners.